Welcome back to LTV, people. And today, you know what time it is. It's Ruben Amorim press conference reaction time. Manchester United versus Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace at home. This game is going to be tough, man. This game is going to be very, very, very tough. But before we get into it, be sure to subscribe. Be sure to like and leave a comment down below how you feel about this game. How are we feeling going into the Crystal Palace game? Are we negative? Are we positive? Let me know in the comments down below. We're close to 250 subscribers. So again, please subscribe. 30 away. We can get it done. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. So let's talk about the injuries. Let's see what we got going on, people. So, all right. So Sesko is out. Sesko's out even longer than expected, is what I should already said. So he was reckoned to come out like mid-December or something like that. But now it's looking like he'll probably be out for the rest of the year. And that is a big blow. That is a big blow, regardless of if you rate him or not. To have him, that he has enough quality that he can make an impact on the squad. So him not being there at all is a problem, because Zerski, as we just saw versus Everton, is not up to speed yet. I know you all thought I was gonna say, oh, he was trash and we need to get rid of him and he's not good enough. No, I just know that he's not match sharp yet, and I have common sense, and I can tell that with games things will click. You know what I'm saying? That's why his passing looked off, and that's why things didn't come off when it went. But he generated a lot of chances himself. You know, most of the chances that we had in that game were from him himself. So long may that continue. But yeah, we need him to step up now in games like this. And also, Matheus Cunha is out for this game as well, and Harry Maguire, but that's not really a miss right now. But Matheus Cunha is also out still with a head injury from training. But Ruben Amorim did say that he'll be back next week. So that's good. At least it's not anything too crazy. I think it's just a precaution, because you don't want to mess with head injuries, you know, concussions and what's not. So give him some time off, and let's get back against West Ham, because West Ham are worse than Crystal Palace, to be fair. But yeah, people, Sesko out longer than expected. I don't know what happened. I mean, they said that he had a relapse, so I don't know we don't even know what kind of knee injury it was really. So I can't really comment too much on that. But I hope he gets speedy recovery, man. I hope it's not like he's back in freaking March or something like that, because we're gonna actually need him, especially when Ahmad go off to AFCON. So we're definitely gonna need him at that time. So I hope that he could at least be available for that time period when they're gone. But yeah, Ruben Amorim also talked about how his comparison of his system with Glasner's system, because a lot of people are saying that Glasner plays basically the same system but plays it way better, right? And that's completely true. That's completely true. Crystal Palace only have 2 losses this season. They haven't lost at home in the Premier League this season. They're playing the exact same 3-4-3. But for me, it's about how the 3-4-3 is being played and the personnel that are being played in the positions. You see, so that's a manager there that knows what he's doing, that knows where to put things. But Ruben Amorim looks like he doesn't know what he's doing and doesn't know where to put things, right? And he even said it himself. He said that they are a better team. He said himself, they are a better team, right? So that whole thing is just cut it out, because you know all the Ruben Amorim positive fans are gonna be like, oh, he doesn't have his players, the players that are bad. Oh, that's why he can't play good football, bro. What are we saying here? We just spent bare money in the summer, and you're gonna tell me that it's the players that are not good enough to play the system, so that's why we're playing poorly, and it's not Ruben Amorim's fault. Makes sense of that. We apparently Mbuemo's not quality, Cunha's not quality, Sesko's not quality, Euros that we got last summer isn't quality apparently. All these players are just not good players, right? You rate them at the same time. So you rate players like Bruno Fernandes, you rate Neymar, you rate this and that, but they're not good players because we're losing games, and it's not Ruben Amorim's fault. I don't understand what you Ruben Amorim are really talking about here. But anyways, I digress. He also said that during international breaks, he takes 2 weeks to watch all the other teams, because he's still a manager, like a young manager, and he still doesn't have experience, and he's only been managing for 6 years. Now, that's great and all. You know, it's always good to, you know, learn things and stuff like that. But this is Manchester United, broski. I know we're not that good, and I know that we have to accept that we're a mid-table club. Like, that's one thing we have to accept. We're not the Manchester United that we were a couple years ago. Like, our standard and the standards have dropped so low that we're accepting this right now. Well, not we, but a lot of fans are accepting this right now. We have 12 wins in the Premier League in 12 months. That is, I don't even know what to say about that. That is so poor. And yet, this manager is not in danger of his job, because he's staying till the end of the season regardless. My boy Paddy on Twitter said that Ruben Amorim is staying to the end of season, regardless of what happens. So there's no point in me crashing out no more. I'm not crashing out. I'm just saying, like, that is crazy that Ineos are keeping this manager in the job, even though he has that record. Arne Slot is under danger of being sacked. He won the league last season. I know he's been losing a lot of games, but he won the league last season, so he has that behind him. Ruben Amorim has lost more games than Slot, conceded more games than Slot, and has won nothing, and is still going to be the manager until the end of the season because we have to trust the process. Even he said in this, we have to trust the process. I'm tired of hearing this trust the process. I want to see something right now. I'm not saying I want to see us play beautiful football and bop up every team and go challenge for the league. I want to see a foundation, right? I want to see something I can get behind because we haven't seen that. This is sound crazy. We haven't seen that really since the early Ollie days, right? And maybe early Ten Hag days as well. It's just been so long since we've seen something stable for over a decent period of time as a Manchester United fan. And I'm just frustrated, bro. I'm just frustrated. But anyways, back to this Palace game. It's going to be really tough, man. Palace have not lost in the Premier League at home this season. Our away record is just abysmal, right? Palace is our bogey team. We haven't beat Palace, I'm pretty sure, in like 2 years now, 3 years. I don't even know. I just know we haven't beat them in a while, away from home especially. So, and with Cunha being out, with Sesko being out, with whatever, it's gonna be making it even more tough for us. Now, in this game, I'm still gonna start Zerski. But I want to put Bruno in the 10 in this game. I want to try it out. I want to put Bruno in the 10. I want to put Mbeumo in the 10 with Zerski and see how that works with Menu and Casemiro on the pivot. Now, I just want to. Now, I think we'll lose this game, right? And usually when I think we lose the game, we win the game. So I kind of hope we do. But I think we'll lose this game because Palace are just a better team than us. Away record, we're not good. And as a team, we're just not good. We're not that great, right? So I don't see how we out-football Palace. Now, a lot of people are going to say, oh, they played Strasbourg yesterday. They're going to be tired. Gahey only played 45 minutes. Wharton only played 60 minutes. Mateta only played 60 minutes. I know Sarr and Pinot played 90 minutes, but Pinot is now getting up to speed, and Sarr is African. So it doesn't really matter. Like he's still going to be running at us. He's still going to be there, guys. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. Munoz is also from Ecuador, so he got that Ecuadorian blood or Venezuela or wherever he's from. He got that South American thing inside of him. So, guys, they're not going to be that tired. They're going to be at home. They're going to be up for it, especially to bounce back after losing yesterday. I think them losing yesterday is just worse for us because they're going to have more incentive now. And they want to keep their record at home of not losing, right? So, this game is going to be so tough, man. I don't see how we win. Based on what I've seen this season, I don't see how we win, but we've won games before we're not supposed to win. Many times, especially even under this manager. So I won't be surprised if we win at the same time. But it's just our away record I'm really worried about, honestly. It's just our away record. But yeah, people, I don't know. Like, that's really what Ruben Amorim said in the press conference. It's not anything crazy, but I think it was interesting to him to say that he is still inexperienced and he's still learning on the job and what's not. And Sesko being out for longer is kind of crazy. I didn't expect him to get a relapse of what he had. I thought he'll be smooth, but hopefully things go well with that. But yeah, so let me do my starting 11. I'm gonna end the video there. So I want to do Lemens in goal, Euro, De Ligt, and Shaw. I mean, I don't think Shaw should be starting because I think he's been poor the last few weeks, but you can't start Martinez in a game like this, especially home. And Mateta versus Martinez, that just came back from injury. Long day. Now, left wing back, you're going to be like, oh, Dorgu was poor versus Everton. Do you want to play Dalot or Dorgu? It doesn't really matter. Both have been poor. So that's a toss-up there. Right wing back, I want to see Ahmad. In the pivot, I would like to see Menu and Casemiro, but we know it's going to be Bruno and Casemiro. But I would like to see Menu and Casemiro. And then Bruno in 10, but we're probably going to see... who we're going to see in 10? Who did we see last time? It was Zerski. Yeah, we saw Ahmad at left 10. I hope we don't see that again, but... I'd put Bruno and Mbeumo and Zerski. But knowing Ruben, we're probably going to see Mason Mount, Zerski, and Mbeumo in the 10. So that's probably what the lineup's going to look like. Something around those lines. And with that, we can win. We can. But it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. But yeah, people, that's the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Get us 250 subscribers. And I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace out.